Y'all gotta wake up, man. Stop sleeping on the AUG. This gun is literally one of the best SMGs in the whole entire game. You guys gotta start using this. I got two classes, one for Warzone and one for multiplayer. I'm gonna give to you guys. And the AUG, dude, it is just so overpowered. Like, everybody just start using it, man. Especially with the NATO rounds, it does the most damage out of every single SMG in the game. You gotta use it. I'm gonna give you guys the classes, abuse it, and do what you gotta do with it. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? My name is Nick and welcome back to another Modern Warfare video, man. Today we are talking about the AUG, the gun that does 42 damage to the chest. That is literally 3 shots to the chest, and it does 55 with the regular ammunition to the head and only 50 with the NATO round mags, man. This gun is a 2-shot gun. You guys gotta start using it. Stop sleeping on it and just abuse it. Like I said earlier, man, guys, if we could go and get 39 likes on this video, man, you guys smashed it yesterday within seconds. If we could do that again, that would be absolutely amazing. That's a crazy goal, so I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but if we could do it, that would be absolutely insane. And guys, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here with those notifications turned on, and let me know down in the comments below. Be completely honest, do you guys like the AUG, or are you sleeping on it and you're gonna continue to sleep on it, which you shouldn't do, because you could literally smack people like crazy with this gun. But let's get into the classes first. So the first one I'm gonna share with you guys is the multiplayer class, because this is my favorite one. This is the one that I think smacks the heck out of people, and it does a really good job at it. So the first thing we're gonna do is the perks. You gotta have the right perks on this gun right here. So you're gonna be using scavenger, so you guys don't run out of ammo and you don't have to pick up a random gun that people build and it's super garbage and then you die with it. Get your scavenger and don't worry about that. Secondly, you want ghost, so you could always be hidden from the radar and not worry about being seen whatsoever. And lastly, you want tune up, so you guys could go ahead and get your stopping power rounds faster if you're using it on this gun, which yeah, you might want to use it with the NATO round mags, man. You're gonna draw people in like 2 shots with it to the chest. Definitely use it, or tune up if you guys want to go ahead and, well, that's what I said, right? I didn't mean tune up. Or dead silence if you guys want to go ahead and not be heard running around. C4 and stem shot, obviously. So the first attachment on this class is going to be the laser tac laser. We're not using a barrel and we're not using a muzzle. We're playing multiplayer. We don't have to worry about the distance too much, and this is a gun where you want to run and get up close and personal with people. So the tac laser, it gives you that ADS speed, it gives you aiming stability, which is a little useless, and it gives you aim walking steadiness. And the reason you guys see me running the tac laser so much is because it gives you that aim walking steadiness with no negative to it, and it gives you that ADS speed with no negative to it. Again, the only thing wrong with this attachment is that your laser is visible, which I don't think is that bad to begin with, so you get those 3 positives with barely a negative, and that's a great attachment if you ask me. Next off, we're going to be running the stock, and that's the Forge Tac CQB comb. The only thing this gives you is ADS speed, and the laser that we used before gave us aiming stability. The stock now takes it away, so we barely even lose a negative on this one right here as well, but we get extra ADS, which is what I love about this class as well. The AUG is a little slow on aiming down sights, so you kind of want to up that ADS speed a little bit just to get the edge over people. Now next off is going to be the underbarrel, and if you guys look at the little image on the bottom, like the little where it shows you a little gun, what gun you're using and stuff, it looks really awkward, but that's going to be the Merc foregrip. It doesn't look right, it doesn't fit the gun properly, it looks weird, but it still does the job, so that doesn't matter. Now this gives you recoil control, the best recoil control out of all underbarrels in the game, so definitely use that. And we don't have much options. I think there's only 5 options for the underbarrel on the AUG, which I find kind of weird, but it's all good. It also gives you hipfire accuracy, which is really nice to have in case you don't aim down sights fast enough, because there's a dude really running right beside you, up on you. You want to hip fire him and get that shot down. Now it does take away some aim walking movement speed, which isn't something that I want to worry about too much, and it does take away some ADS, but we already got 2 positives towards the ADS. All we need is 1 more to even that out, but we're going to be using that on the last attachment. But before we get to the last attachment, let's talk about the ammunition, and this you definitely want to use the 5.56 NATO 30 round mags. Now we're not going to be using the 60 round drums or anything, because that's going to take away some more ADS and whatnot. This one you could still reload fast, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. It gives you extra damage, which is great, and that's damage for up close, mid, and even far range. then it gives you extra range, so that damage does more work the further the enemies get, which is nice to have on multiplayer because we're not really worried about range too much, but we get that damage and it's going to do a little extra damage between 15 and 30 meters and stuff, so that's pretty good. Now it does take away recoil control, so just know that. That's why we're running the Merc foregrip on this one, and you don't get any extra ammo whatsoever with this right here. There's no ammo gained. Like the basic ammo is 30 round mags, and this one is just converted to 5.56 NATO, and it gives you 30 round mags again. Now the final attachment on this one is going to be the rear grip, and that is the stippled grip tape. Definitely want to use it. We're getting that ADS that we just lost right back, so that's really nice, but we also get sprint to fire speed, which I think is something that's really important to have on this weapon right here. It's like probably one of the weapons that needs it the most, and it does a great job with it. Now we're losing some aiming stability with that, but that's not too bad. So we lose aiming stability twice on this class, but we did gain it once, so we only lost it once technically. We lose recoil control once, but we got that back again already, so there's nothing to worry about that there. That's like we don't lose it whatsoever. We lose some aim walking movement speed and some ADS speed, but we got all our ADS speeds back, that we don't even lose that. So literally there's only 2 negatives to this gun. There's nothing really wrong with it whatsoever, and that's only the aim walking movement speed. Everything else we pretty much gotten back, and we don't have to worry about it. So definitely go ahead and use this class. There's so many positives with barely a negative. Now let's get into the Warzone class. The Warzone class is something I like a lot because it is different, and you could kind of play with it like a mid-range maybe assault rifle, so that kind of works out for itself right there, and it still works like an SMG. So the perks you want to run: EOD to take less explosive damage, Ghost if you don't want to be seen on the radar, or if you want another weapon, Overkill is nice as well, and Amped if you're using Overkill so you could swap those weapons faster, and if you're not using Overkill and you're using Ghost instead, run any other perk for perk number 3. Now the class itself is going to have the muzzle monolithic suppressor. This is important because it is Warzone. You want that sound suppression, you definitely want it, and you also get some damage range with it, which is something really nice. Now you are losing ADS and you are losing aim walking steadiness, and I will tell you the ADS on this one right here compared to the last class is going to be a little more off. We're going to be losing ADS a lot more times with this one right here, so you have to kind of use that as a sacrifice, but the gun is still going to be good, which is why it's a Warzone class and not really a multiplayer class, even though it works in multiplayer as well. The barrel, we definitely want the biggest one, and that's going to be the 622mm long barrel. It's literally called long barrel. Like it's long. It does the job. So this one gives you damage range, it gives you bullet velocity, and it gives you recoil control, which that recoil control is really nice to have, especially on a class when you're going for long range. You don't want this gun shooting up like crazy, but we are sacrificing ADS speed and movement speed, so we kind of want to get some of that ADS back because we don't want to lose it way too much, and that's going to be with the laser tac laser. You get the ADS speed, you get aiming stability, but you also get that aim walking steadiness, which again is going to help you when going for those long shots. And like I said, the only thing wrong with this one is the fact that the laser is visible. The underbarrel again is going to be the Merc foregrip. Obviously you want this, it gives you the best recoil control, so you could get those long shots a lot easier with it, and it gives you hip fire accuracy in case some dude's like, I'm here camping in a corner, you can't hit me. Yeah, you can. You got hip fire accuracy, and you don't have to worry about aiming down sights, and honestly, screw those campers in Warzone. Now, it does take away, again, ADS speed. Like I said, we're losing that a bit on this one, and it does take away aim walking movement speed, but it does take away the aim walking movement speed in order to give you the hip fire accuracy, which that doesn't make sense. I don't get why you lose aim walk and movement speed, but I just realized it doesn't make sense. I don't get it. Why you losing aim walk and movement speed? Whatever. Anyways, the next one is going to be the ammunition, and here we're going to switch it up to the 5.56 NATO, but the 60 round drums rather than the 30 round mags. This gives you damage and it gives you range, just like the last one, but you don't lose recoil control with this one, which is nice, but you are losing movement speed because it is a drum magazine, and you are losing ADS because it is heavier as well, and you got 60 round mags. So you might think it's going to be too heavy and stuff, and your ADS is going to be super trash with this class. It's really not, guys. It's not bad whatsoever. But yeah, that's going to be it. The Warzone class, I love it, but don't try to use it too much on multiplayer. The reason I do that is because I want to get as many kills as possible in the shortest amount of time, where I don't, if I tested it on Warzone every single game, I'd have to wait until I get my supply drop and my loadouts and stuff like that, and it just takes a little too long. So I find that testing it in multiplayer is a lot nicer. I do use them in some Warzone games, but it takes way too long to go ahead and do the test really quickly if I'm trying to get it out, you know. But yeah, that's gonna be it, man. Like I said, if we could go for 39 likes on this one, you guys would be absolutely crazy if you go in and do that. I mean, I believe in you. Subscribe to the channel with those notifications turned on. My name is Nick, guys. Thank you for watching, and let me know down in the comments below what you think about the AUG. Don't sleep on it. It is nice. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.